Welcome to another live.
Welcome, Jeff.
Hello, sir. How's it going?
Doing fantastic. We had a great topic in French just a few minutes ago.
That's right.
Got me all excited and pumped.
You're pumped.
Why do I get so passionate about this? Why?
I think it's because you're
obsessed.
You're obsessed entrepreneur that
Obsessed.
has nothing else than his business, and he wants to. And the only option
I
is
have
to
nothing else.
You have nothing else.
I have
Maria.
4 boys.
So what do you have? You say you have 4 boys. Whoa. It's true. Congrats.
The
It's
empire.
true.
The empire.
So he thinks that having boys can only the boys can handle the empire.
Absolutely. No, are you crazy?
There we go. We got it on tape.
No, it's my family. It's my blood. I'm making a better future.
I know that my daughter. I told my wife. So I have 2 kids, and Charlie's gonna be the face of the empire, but Olivia is gonna be the brain.
You know that Andrew's going to be your boss.
All right, let's cut this out right now.
He's quitting live.
I'm
All right, let's help people out here with how to get more business, because that's what we're here for.
So right before, again, Jeff Andy Clerget, Etienne Meller, Roy Lepage, Group Meller, four offices in Montreal, Westmount, Beaconsfield, Kirkland, East End, Saint-Michel. We're opening offices in Rive-Sud, North Shore, South Shore. We opening offices in Quebec City as well. So we're coming everywhere near you. Also, the team is growing. We're looking to double the team. So if ever anyone looking for a job, you want to just reach out. Finance, admin, marketing, name it.
Enough of that shit, because no one cares.
We're creating wealth.
We're
creating wealth.
They want something for them. How can I benefit from this?
All right, let's do it.
I need more business. Everybody needs more business. How did you do it?
So how do I get? So yesterday we talked about visibility.
Yeah. Number one most important thing. As an entrepreneur, as a business person, as a real estate broker, as a mortgage broker, as anything, you need more visibility.
So one way to get more visibility equals marketing.
Your kids need more visibility.
They do.
Are you teaching your kids to not be, one thing I don't want to say.
That's the first thing I am teaching my kids.
Yell and scream.
Be you.
No. You know when we say to our kids, no, don't make too much.
Exactly, that's my point.
Do noise. Be loud, be seen, because that's what you need in business. Don't try to do it in a like Gabriel's trying to hide there behind. Don't hide. Be in front of the camera. Make the news. Don't consume the news. Make the news. Talk about you.
There you go. So to come back to this, we said to make the news, to be on top.
Yeah.
To be on top, you need marketing. Marketing should be number one.
What's marketing? Dumb it down, man. It's too complicated. You need visibility.
Yes.
And how do you decide on what you're going to do? What does it mean? How can you be known by everybody on earth is the question I ask myself.
So how can a broker?
Yes.
Can a broker do that?
Well, you tell me. So how can we do it? Do we have people that write to us how you can get visibility? So
Comments.
Most people don't have money. Most brokers don't have money, they think they don't have money. They don't want to borrow.
They don't have money. They don't think as businessmen. You know what? That's an actual good parenthèse that we should
But
talk
let's
about.
assume that you don't have $10 million, or maybe you do. And if you have 10 million and you
10 million. Let's talk about 15K, 20K.
Okay.
Come on, the real numbers.
No, because I'm talking about TV ads or radio or billboards or things that cost more money. That's what people think when they think marketing. And then they're like, oh, I don't have that kind of money. Well, that's fine.
50%, you said it. 50% of brokers don't make less than 3 transactions a year. So those brokers that don't do anything and don't have the business, how do they get business and get visibility to eventually?
So first make an inventory of the different ways that you can be seen and known by everybody in your life, in your environment, geographically, digitally, and so on and so forth. So let's use a concrete example. You're trying to get everybody in Beaconsfield to know who you are.
So there's reflex and whoever's saying or
let's talk about you, Jeff. What would you do?
Well, again, I will say the reflex is to say, well, if I want everyone in Beaconsfield to know me, I'm gonna find a list to call. I'm gonna knock at doors.
Okay.
I'm gonna be at every fairs and everything. So that's how a normal person would do. But what else can that person do?
So I want you to do this. I want you to go and then take a spreadsheet or a piece of paper, whatever, and then start writing down all the different ways I can get to be in front of you with my brand, my image, or a message of some sort. So let's do it quick. Just off the top, I can call you, I can show up, I can write to you by mail, personal, I can write and send you something without an address, add mail, I can email you, I can text you, and within the texting I can do an audio, I can do a video, so you can sub-categorize. Yes. Same with the emails. You can send a personalized video, you can just send text, you can send links. I can connect with you on different social media platforms. I can DM you, I can post, I can comment, I can do a lot. So the point is you got to start with, well, what's the database? What's the target for real estate brokers and residential real estate? Everybody's a potential.
That's true.
Because they're all going to need a roof. So there you go. So that's easy. Database is established. Second, the vehicles. I call them vehicles. The way to communicate or to get in front of someone. You start doing the inventory. There's a minimum of 80 something that you can come up with.
So now
if you spend 15 minutes doing this exercise.
So you spend that 15 minutes, we come up with that list. Some of them need money. Some of them you can do without.
Third step, identify which ones are free, which ones are not free, right?
Absolutely.
Important because you might not have the money. We talked about it. Then what's the next step? Put a weight to the activity, to the actual vehicle.
So when you say putting a weight, what does that mean? Because most people, because now you're that's 20 years experience talking. But how do you put a weight? How do you value?
Yeah. What's the step before you actually get married?
You date.
What needs to happen in your relationship?
Nurture them in the relationship. You learn to know them. You do.
No, what's the first step? Excuse me, not what I wasn't clear. What's the first step to having someone start a relationship with you? What's the start of a relationship? It's a face-to-face. It's a date.
It's a date,
right?
It's a date.
So to get to the date, you can do certain things. But once you have the date and you're interested in pursuing,
yes.
So we're going to talk about that some other time on how and the presentation and all that. But just let's start with the basics. You need more visibility. You need more meetings. You need more face-to-face.
So we're in front.
But it's COVID. We can't do it. Okay, but you can do the next best thing, which is what? It's a Zoom. It's a
virtual. It's virtual.
It's virtual face-to-face.
That's right.
We'll worry about the mechanical part some other time. Just conceptually here, this is what you want to do. So the weight of a face-to-face is at 100% because that's what is the top of the foundation.
So when we
for
say
the relationship.
100%, I mean the weight is that number one.
You want to end up with 100% return, which is the meeting, is the face-to-face. Now, all the other stuff has different weights. The second best thing would be a call. No, virtual, then a call, a voicemail, a text, and then you go down and down and down and down and down because sending an email has no weight or practically none. It's not very disruptive.
We all receive 150 emails a day.
If you want to help yourself as to establish, well, what's the weight? Think of the disruptiveness of the vehicle, of the way you do. So obviously, if I go and show up at work and, hey, Jeff, that's very disruptive, right?
I remember when I used to do sales in my young days, my previous mentor was telling me, it's like, in my days, what we used to do, because you guys now are sending emails instead of doing these shortcuts. What we used to do is every Monday, I used to go in, that was in a marketing agency. We used to go to all the media platform. I come up with my donuts, my muffins, my stuff.
Yeah, the
old-fashioned way, and knock at the door and say, hey, guys. So that when I called them for sell my advertisement, I was talking about.
Yeah, but what you didn't do.
Oh, I did that.
No. What you did not do is all of the other stuff to nurture. You just did the 1-2 step or the 1-2-3 step.
That's why I have money, right?
No. You didn't do it.
But that's what people don't do.
You didn't do the 20 million steps.
People do not do that.
You didn't do the forever sequences of nurturing and touching bases and
that's why
with the
people from other sector of activity, I still in contact with them, and that's why I can still nurture and I can still play with them and still can have business with them.
But you're doing it the old-fashioned way. You're not doing it with the digital CRM AI. It's okay. I'm not judging. It's good.
FY, little parenthèse, I had a CRM before you, right?
You did. You're not systematizing. So what you do next is what?
We call that projection.
What do you do next?
So then, next after what? No, I'm lost. Where are we?
Inventory
Yes.
of the vehicles, the different weight to the activity.
Yes.
Actually, maybe we shouldn't even talk about that. And then the next thing is what?
The nurturing. The nurturing.
You have the meeting, you use these tools, these ways to keep top of mind. So why do we want to be top of mind? What's top of mind mean?
Well, being top of mind will allow you to eventually, whenever
to get the business. So when we go and say we want to do a face-to-face, we're not looking for the people that want to buy and sell today.
No.
Wait, let me repeat that because now everybody's missed it. You're not looking, you should not be looking for the who wants to buy and sell today.
Do not try to close the deal right away.
No, you should not be looking for people that want to buy and sell today.
Okay.
Everybody's like, wait, no one understands what I'm talking about.
No.
There's 2% of the population that's looking to buy and sell right now, right?
That's true.
And everybody's
so
fighting for
to focus and work and nurture the 98%.
I'm saying if you need the money now and you want to compete with everybody else, I don't want to compete. I never want to compete. I want to just dominate and do what no one wants to do. So I'm aiming at the 98%. That's a way more bigger pool of people. They have zero interest in buying and selling right now. I want to build relationships with that 98%. Because
one day,
if I do it well and I nurture it through all these tools and things that we're going to talk about,
that's true.
The business is going to come to me because I'm going to stay top of mind. So the day that they're like, oh, let's buy, sell, invest, rent, refinance, that's what I'm saying.
So you're saying you gotta focus on that 98% that
Yes.
that's not looking to for now, but you are building that relationship, you're nurturing that relationship for the end game eventually.
Yes. So all of the brokers out there, real estate brokers, you go to your agency director, you go to the person in charge of doing training, and they're gonna tell you go do more door knocking and do more cold call.
We're gonna talk about training. Let's do it tomorrow.
Tomorrow, I'm talking about it right now. When there's 500 other ways of doing it, and diversifying will get you a way better result than doing just the damn door knocking. And who the hell wants to do that anyways, right? I'm not saying you don't integrate it partly, but you don't want to just be eating potatoes all day. You want to be eating a bit of everything. I want to diversify. I want to go to work and do a bit of everything. That's fun, and then you get a way greater return.
So are you saying now that you have to go and do the work to get the bigger return instead of doing the work that will just give you the visibility no matter what?
Repeat.
Example.
Yeah.
Example. You're talking about return on investment, right?
You let me know.
You're talking about return on investment.
Return on your investment of your energy and your time.
Exactly.
If you diversify, so it's too bad I don't have a board here. It's we should
have a board.
When you do, let's say you're cold calling or you're door knocking. Yes, the return is important. Why? Because it's disruptive as hell. If you come knocking on my door, I'm not going to be happy. You're going to get my attention.
That's true.
If you call, I'm probably not going to pick up, but you're going to get my attention. So it works. And if you do a lot of it, you're going to get business, obviously, but it's not a fun thing. And the return that you're getting, I'm going to go out there and say for calling, it's 10% return. Door knocking, 30%, because it's way more disruptive. I'm not talking about efficiency here, I'm talking about return. So if you build this inventory, like I was suggesting, and you have all that, you have a different return, a different weight for each. If you tally that all up, if you total it all up, and you're able to do it all, which is what we've been able to do and what we do and constantly work on, then you get a bigger return, because then it's 30 plus 10 plus 10 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7. At the end, you're at 50, 60 return. So the time invested in your business, you get this great return versus just doing the 10 and the 10 and the 10 and the 10. You see what I'm saying?
No,
so at the end of your day, when you're just doing cold calling, you get 10% return. At the end of my day, I'm getting 70, 60, 80%.
Because they all add up, they all come to you,
That's
you
right.
put it all together, and they all add up.
That's right. That's right. It's like mining. You're gonna mine. You have a piece of land. You're mining. You don't want. My goal is I want diamonds. Okay, great. But as you're doing the digging with the heavy machinery and all that, not a pan in the stream here. I'm gonna get the equipment, the excavators, because I like excavators. I'm gonna get other materials, minerals,
yes,
gold and other things. that's what being a successful entrepreneur is. Don't just look at the diamond thing. Look at the other streams.
But if I have how do you say it? I'm looking for a specific business. I want to work only with this type of business. I don't need to get more material or more.
So it's like you
minerals.
saying to me, Jeff, and this I hear all the time, I just want to touch the high-end market
Yeah.
in real estate. Well,
Yes.
that to me is a big mistake. Mercedes has all of the different entries now, the A's, the B's, the C. Why? Because they want the whole spectrum of the market.
But
Amazon
is still
is-
a luxurious car.
It's the status. Amazon
Yes,
has what? It's called what? The everything store.
that's true.
Disney is in entertainment, is in parks, it's in
Everybody that
sports.
goes to Disney will have, no matter who you are, no matter what age you are. You're right.
No, they're touching on every industry. Apple is in the
Yes,
car
yes, in that
business now.
sense.
They're coming out with the Apple car. Tesla's got the phone, the car, the power. Well, Tesla, there's no more. All of the great businesses are going into multi-channels. Not that you can't say I'm just going to do a high end and all the, or just do condos, or just do this, or just, you can try.
Well, a lot of them are doing it.
You can try. Well, that's why they're not, I don't think, too happy with their results. That's why we formed a business model where it's, you have experience, you have no experience, you're a big team, you're not a team, you want services provided to help you facilitate, we have it. You want training, we have it. It's personalized, we have it. You want group, we have it. You got
It's
offer
work.
everything.
What are you going to say? What are we saying to whoever's doing those type of business and been working and their business been working and
It's not been working. It's been stagnant or on the decline. You just don't know it. If you want better results, if you want a different output of your, you want a different result at the end of the year, you gotta diversify, and you cannot be picky and choosy. And it's the same with getting opportunities. Oh, you want to rent something? No, I'm not gonna bother with that. You should, because it's the relationship. So just focus on two things: your relationships, growing your database,
relationship.
and then nurturing. Those are the two main things. If you just do that, you'll be fine.
Steven, do you have questions, comments?
What's the best way to diversify if you were to restart from the beginning?
What's the best way to diversify if you were to restart? Well, the best way to diversify is to do it all, because you can't, I mean, you can't pick one or two or three things. You could start with two or three or four. I think what you should start with is what you're comfortable with, just so that you don't procrastinate to start because you're not comfortable with the tool or the platform.
So you start.
So as an example, so when we started my group,
Yeah.
my team, we started with the phone, because it's an easy thing. Everybody's got a phone. We started with emails. It's an easy thing.
Correct.
Letters, easy. Ad mail, easy. We're all doing it kind of already. We got the social media stuff. Now, fast forward to today, now we've got voicemail dropping, automated text messaging, and within the emails, within the text, within the DM, we have audio, we have video, we have personalized everything. You will automate, and you will use certain things, because that's what a business does. It takes the basic system or process, and then you keep working on it forever and ever to do two things: to reach a bigger audience with that same platform. So instead of texting 10 people a day, how can I text 1,000?
Yes.
There's things to do that. Yes. And then how can I make it so that it's cheaper, so that my profit at the end of the year is so when you're scaling, it's you wanna look at those two things. I need more reach, because why? I need more visibility, which is my primary goal, and then I need to nurture on a more personal level, on a bigger scale. So back in the day, Jeff just mentioned what he did. He did everything manually. He wrote down in his notepad. I need
Back
to call.
in the days.
I will. Now
Back in the days.
you need bigger reach. You got to do it on a larger scale. So you've got tools, and so start with what you know, and then but constantly be working on finding out what else could I add to it by coming to people that are already doing it and saying, hey, I'm going to help you. Why wouldn't you want that? That's how you learn. That's how I learn. That's how I keep growing. I keep studying the biggest businesses of the world. How are they doing it?
That's true.
Oh, I don't have the money. Borrow the damn money. When you know what you need to do, you gotta just. What's an entrepreneur?
Welcome to business. An entrepreneur is the capacity of taking a risk.
Significant financial risk. Google it. Check it out.
Financial risk.
So you become a real estate broker. That comes with the game.
That means you are an entrepreneur. So that means you have to take that risk. You have to jump and you have to do it. There's only one plan. Comments? That's it. All right. So I think we're good for today.
Ask your questions. How to grow your business in real estate, mortgage brokers.
We will see you, mortgage brokers. Oh my God, I lose my words in English now.
What? No, I'm just saying, if you have any question on how to develop your business
Yes,
as a mortgage
yes.
broker, as a real estate broker, as
Okay.
anybody in small businesses or big business for that matter, just reach out, ask your questions.
So
We're going to be doing this every day.
So we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.